Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53 on the nose. Let's get you up to speed on everything you need to know with the Morning Sprint. Olivia Roberts has breaking news from the nation's capital, and Destiny Richards is live at USPS with all of your holiday shipping needs. But first, we go straight to Mark Peterson tracking the timing of our next round of snow.
Yeah, it's on the way. First Alert Weather, and that First Alert Weather app is free and available. So we're sitting cold, so cold it's not even showing up. 23 degrees right now. The forecasted snowfall is coming into, again, the Cascades today. And for us tonight, we're expecting an inch or so, and then we're going to add a lot more to that by Saturday into the mountains. So day planner forecast, increased clouds, 33 at noon, our high today, and then 30 as you head home in the dark after 3:59.
Well, President Biden is set to travel to Kentucky today to survey storm damage, meet with victims, and deliver remarks. At least 88 people were killed in the storms that struck 5 Midwest and southern states. 74 were killed in Kentucky alone, where the governor says more than 100 people are still missing. FEMA has already sent generators, water, meals, and pandemic shelter kits. Biden will deliver remarks ensuring more assistance to impacted areas. And new this morning, the Biden administration is expected to release secret documents about President John F. Kennedy's assassination. A review board established by Congress in 1992 collected tens of thousands of records related to the assassination. But JFK researchers and conspiracy theorists have argued for years that national security agencies have stonewalled the mandated release of most of them. Researchers believe the release shows a good faith effort of transparency.
Breaking news overnight, a second person from former President Trump's inner circle now faces possible criminal prosecution. The House voted mostly along party lines to hold former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows in contempt of Congress for refusing to testify for a congressional committee investigating January's insurrection. Meadows has turned over 9,000 documents, including emails and text messages from Republican lawmakers and even from Donald Trump Jr. But after turning over those documents to the committee, Meadows is now refusing to answer questions about them. It's now up to the Justice Department to decide whether to pursue criminal charges. If he's found guilty, Meadows could face up to a year in prison.
And new this morning, former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin is expected to admit to violating George Floyd's civil rights. Court documents show Chauvin is scheduled to appear for a plea hearing today. Chauvin is accused of depriving George Floyd's right to be free from unreasonable seizure, which, quote, includes the right to be free from the use of unreasonable force by a police officer. Chauvin pleaded not guilty to the charges earlier this year. Negotiations are underway to figure out which United Soccer League team will be moving to Spokane. There was talk of moving a Seattle Sounders farm team to Spokane, but the committee chose to stick with a USL team. The president of USL Spokane, Cindy Wendell, also teased a big announcement coming this morning. We will, of course, be sure to keep you updated.
We've been live this morning with USPS, their processing and distribution center in Spokane, talking about holiday shipping deadlines. They are here, folks. Today is the shipping deadline for USPS retail ground service. It's going to cost you a bit of money to ship, and there are more deadlines through this weekend, continuing all the way until Christmas, but you don't want to wait to ship on Monday. You want to ship at least by Friday. Friday's a good bet for your gifts to get to your loved ones in time. You can go to our website, kxly.com, where we have a story up about USPS shipping deadlines. Now is the time to get those gifts out there.
Protesters outside Spokane City Hall have been asked to leave. The deadline is tomorrow. They can continue to protest, just not camp there. They've been there since Friday, claiming there aren't enough beds available in the city for housing people experiencing homelessness. Jules Helping Hands, which says it is not organizing the protest but supporting it, says these protesters want to shed light on an issue that happens year after year. You can read the city's response right now on kxly.com. Scraps is planning to reopen this Friday. This comes a little more than a week since 2 dogs died at the Spokane Animal Shelter. The dogs died from a bacteria known as strep zoo. The dogs were asymptomatic and died suddenly. Once Scraps was aware of the bacteria, it closed its doors to the public. The shelter says it spent the past 11 days following protocols and treating other animals to stop the spread. If you've been waiting to hit the slopes of Mount Spokane, Silver Mountain, or 49 degrees north, good news, all 3 will be open by this Friday, with Silver opening tomorrow. 49 degrees also holding the grand opening for the Northern Spirit Express, its brand new high-speed quad chairlift. Lookout Pass and Schweitzer have already opened. For more information on the new chairlift and times and operations, just find that story on KXLY.com. We will be back with a final check of weather right after this quick break.